Hello, everyone, and welcome to Higher Self Realities. This is Reverend Bilson, and today I'm glad to share with you 3 ways to deal with psychic attacks. Be sure to check out my previous video where I discussed 10 signs of potential psychic attacks, because what I'm going to share with you today is a continuation of the things I discussed in the previous video. We are going to look at how to use sage to clear your energies and to help you get rid of psychic attacks. We will also look at using protection prayer or affirmations. And thirdly, we are going to look at how to connect with nature, especially how to practice grounding to help you find your sense of balance and wholeness and to free yourself and get rid of psychic attacks. So stay with me as we go through these 3 methods in detail. There are many effective ways of dealing with psychic attacks, and we can't possibly cover them all. So these 3 steps are very simple, they are easy to do, and yet they are very effective. Okay, so now let's go into each of these steps one by one. If you want to use sage to get rid of psychic attacks, that is to clear your energy field and to clear your space, to regain your sense of balance, you can find sage in any metaphysical or spiritual store near you. Most of these stores have sage, and I'm sure you can find it somewhere in your neighborhood or somewhere very close to your neighborhood where they sell metaphysical items like candles and incense and crystals. Once you have sage, I recommend that if you suspect that you are under psychic attack, use the sage for 3 consecutive days. Okay, find an appropriate time of day and ensure that you are safe and the people around you are also safe, because obviously burning sage will involve fire. So please, I urge you to use precaution around fire. Make sure that the steps you take for burning sage will not cause any harm to you or to the people around you. Once you've taken care of that precaution, just let the sage burn. Let the smoke fill the space where you are burning the sage. This could be your own room, it could be your living room, or an entire house. Whatever your living condition is, you will decide what is most appropriate for you. Use the sage and let the smoke fill the place for, I recommend, at least 30 minutes. And 1 hour will be enough. Do this for 3 consecutive days, and it should be enough to help you reconnect with your sense of balance and to get rid of any negativity that may be surrounding you at the time when you felt that you could be under psychic attack. Sage has been used for thousands of years to help us find emotional, sometimes even physical, and definitely spiritual well-being. So be sure to look into sage if this might help you. I use sage from time to time. I like the smell of it, and sometimes I just want to bathe in the smoke and let it envelop me and just clear my space. There are many ways I use to clear my space, including calling on archangels for the clearing of my space. But occasionally I want to have sage with me when I just want to enjoy the scent of sage and to enjoy just even the visual of the smoke filling the atmosphere. Okay, so that is for sage. Now let's move to the next step. The next thing you can do is to use protection prayer. Regardless of your religion, regardless of your beliefs around prayer, most of you listening to me probably are familiar with prayer, but protection prayers can also be very effective against psychic attacks. And alongside prayer, you can also use affirmations, because affirmations are a form of prayer. And for those of you who are interested in the Bible, I recommend the use of Psalm 91 and Isaiah 54:17. So what you will do is you will recite or confess these scriptures or these lines as positive affirmations. Isaiah 54:17 says, "No weapon that is fashioned against me shall prosper." Okay, and every tongue that rises against me in judgment I condemn. When you use the scriptures this way, I will even recommend that you use them in the first person, like I did with Isaiah 54:17. So recite them meditatively or powerfully with a sense of confidence in the sacred word of the scriptures. And you can do this again. I recommend that you do this if you suspect that you are under psychic attack and you are not just using the scriptures or protection prayer as a normal routine way of connecting with the divine within you, and you are using it to address psychic attack, I recommend that again you do this ritual for 3 consecutive days. Okay, you can choose any scripture you want, whatever resonates with you, or whatever protection ritual or prayer resonates with you, but make sure that you put your soul into it, you put your heart into it, and speak with confidence, knowing that you are heard by the good forces of divinity. And after 3 days, you can regain, or probably even earlier, you can regain your sense of balance. So that is for protection prayer and affirmations. Now let's look at the third thing you can do to address psychic attacks. And that is a very powerful method. Connect with nature. Okay, connect with nature. And especially, I recommend grounding. That is walking or standing barefoot with your feet touching the ground. Okay, touching the earth directly. Some people call this earthing. But generally speaking, this is a powerful way of connecting with nature. Or you can just spend some time in the woods, okay, or in the forest, or go on the trail, okay, and just allow the good energies of nature, the good primal energies of nature wash over you. Again, if you have the time and you can sustain this, kindly do it. I recommend that you do this for maybe 3 consecutive days. After a day of doing this, the first time you do this, you might feel okay already. But if you suspect that you were under psychic attack and you have the time, kindly do this for 3 consecutive days. Okay, spend time in nature. If you can't be around trees and you have a river or the ocean near you, go barefoot and walk on the sand of the shore, and make sure that you can physically connect with the forces of water and the forces of the earth. As you do that, you bathe yourself in a lot of beneficial energies, okay, natural energies that will gradually wash over you and help you to regain your sense of wholeness. So that will be all for today. So we've covered using sage or burning sage to help you clear your energies or your space. We've also covered using protection prayer or affirmations. And finally, we've covered connecting with the forces of nature, okay, either by grounding yourself or spending time around trees or around water bodies, rivers, and around the ocean. These 3 things are available for you to use. You can combine them actually. You don't have to strictly use just one method. You can combine all 3 methods. They are all powerful anyway. Whether you are under psychic attack or not, these 3 things are usually very beneficial practices to incorporate into your own spiritual and emotional well-being. And so in general, you can practice them. But if you sense that you are under psychic attack, by all means, listen to your intuition. If you feel like you would benefit more by combining the methods, by all means, it can't hurt you. It can only help you. So listen to your intuition and do what works for you. And I wish you the very best. I pray that the good forces of nature and the Spirit of God will impart to you wisdom and will impart to you the illumination you need to reconnect with your sense of balance, because we all need it in life. Things go wrong in life, and normally the root cause is an imbalance in our energy field. And psychic attack can leave you really emotionally and mentally weak and drained. No one wants to be a victim of psychic attack. So when you suspect you are under any attack that could be psychic in nature, I hope these 3 methods can really help you to regain your sense of wholeness. Thank you so much for watching, and Be sure to subscribe if you haven't done so already. Comment, let us know what you think about this video. Like the video, and be sure to share this video with your friends, with your relatives, and anyone who might need this message. And if you ever want to also get in touch directly with me for some spiritual work or spiritual services, you have my number on the screen on WhatsApp. You can contact me and I'll be happy to hear you out. All the best, and until next time, this is Reverend Bilson saying goodbye.